Hey guys, ChromeFX Films here, and in this tutorial we'll be covering the animation system. First thing we're going to do is create a scene for us to work in. So I'll create a cube, make this a floor, the coordinates 0.1. I will create a sphere as well. This will be the object that we'll be animating. I'm going to make this ball bounce up and down. So up here in the menu bar, press Window, and then Animation or Control 6. Then this blank spot right here, you click it, left click, and create new clip. You need to save your animation. I will be calling mine bounce, and the animation is automatically set to the object. Now, to set a keyframe, over here in one of these open slots, you left click and add key. Now, I can choose how long I want this animation to last. So in this case, I'll be making it last half a second. So I'll be adding a key on the x-axis, y-axis, and z. The y-axis is the only one necessary because we are moving up and down and not left and right at all. But I will be showing you that in a little bit. Now that this animation lasts half a second, we can, in the middle, set another keyframe on the y-axis, and you can move this up. And what I did was I just clicked here and added a key. But another thing you can do is you don't even have to do that. You can just delete this, and if you move it, it automatically sets a keyframe, as you can see here. Now if I play this animation, the ball already looks like it's bouncing. Alright, that's simple. What if I wanted this ball to move in an unrealistic manner? And by that I mean I'm going to show you some of the different features that this animation system allows you to do. Now, this goes a little bit slower. I changed from half a second to 1 second. And if I want this ball to start smoothly and end smoothly instead of making it look like it's just slow motion bouncing, what you do is you'd right here at the very end, you would right click, and there are a couple options. Broken is basically the same thing as free smooth, and free smooth allows you to open up the animation curve editor, which you can make the object start smooth, end smooth, act in, have some different behaviors. And in this case, I'm just going to use flat, which automatically flattens it, which is the closest you can get to making it smoother. So I'll do this at the beginning too, and if we play the animation now, it starts smooth and ends smooth. So now it kind of looks like it's hovering. Let me show you if I move it on the x-axis, or the y, I mean the z. I'll move it here. Alright, so now it's moving on an angle. So as you can see, all you have to do is move it, and then the program automatically sets a keyframe. And you can also do this with size. Let me show you that. I'm going to delete the keyframes for the X and Z since they are not necessary. So we'll just leave it the way it is. Oh, and if you want to make the object move to its original position, just deselect it. And you can see sphere, its coordinates right now. Since it's shifted a little bit, I can just copy and paste the coordinates. There you go, and it's right back in the center. Alright, so we're back to this thing. Alright, that looks a little bit weird, but oh well. So we're going to not make this smooth anymore. We're going to make it more sharp by doing this. And that looks very weird. Adjust a little bit more. Alright. And we can also change the scale, and over here you can just do the same thing, add a key, and on the first frame that you add for each section, these are divided in 3: position, rotation, and scale. When you set the first keyframe in any of these categories, it automatically sets it for all 3 in that category, but the next time it does not. So I'm going to add a key at 1 second, and here we go. So right now it's not doing anything because I haven't changed it in the middle. But I'm going to make the scale change to 2. Or actually that's a big, maybe 1.5. Now if we play it, there you go. The ball resizes. And as you can see, the other keyframes are there. But if I were able to, which you can change multiple things than just the size and the rotation and the scale. If you close this little window and open up these other windows like Sphere Collider, you can enable the collider at certain points and disable them. You can change the radius too. Now this isn't something you can see in game. This would be more on the technical side, but this animation system can do a lot. It cannot animate subparts though. That is not included. This system is not really meant for animating characters like you would use in Blender or Maya or Cinema 4D or some other animation software. This is able to do simple animation, so you don't have to do all that out of the editor, but it gives you just enough tools to do what you want. But if you want it to go more complex, then I would suggest using other more powerful software. Now before I wrap up, there is one more thing I can show you. If you double click your animation, it brings you to the settings. Now the wrap mode basically sets a behavior for the animation, and by default it's set on default, and you can, if you click that, it'll open up this drop down menu, and once makes the animation be able to be played only once when you call on it through a script. Looping just makes it continuously run. It never stops running. And ping pong is kind of self-explanatory. It plays the animation forwards, and then once it hits the end, it starts reversing it and then just goes back and forth. And Clamp Forever freezes the animation at the state of the last frame. Alright, that is basically all you need to know to get started with the animation system in Unity. So thanks for watching, guys, and please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.